Here's a simple two-step campaign strategy you can use to grow your channel, email list, and of course income, irrespective of the size of your business or budget. Timestamps below, along with some other helpful links and resources, including a link to our YouTube ads playbook that always has our latest YouTube campaign strategy. So we'll jump into this diagram that goes through the simple two-step strategy, and then we'll jump into the Google Ads interface to walk through exactly how to set this up for yourself. So this strategy actually starts with normal YouTube videos. We don't actually have to run any ads for this to start. So we'll call these native ads. So these are going to be videos that you post to your channel or you already have on your channel about a specific subject. And so what of course you'll do is you'll get traffic from YouTube search if you are ranking, the YouTube algorithm, or the second part of the strategy, you can actually create some simple YouTube ads to drive traffic to these videos. Of course, the key here is these videos aren't necessarily selling or have any sort of call to action. They're just value-based, helping your audience overcome some roadblocks or achieve the results that they're looking for. And then what we can do inside of the Google Ads interface is we can create something called a custom segment. So we can actually start making a list, well, not actual names, but Google will do it for us. They'll make a list of everyone who's seen this collection of videos. And then what we can do is we can create a campaign that promotes a product or service or just joining our email list to target people in this segment. So what's really cool about this strategy is you are growing your channel, you're growing your brand awareness, and you're not sacrificing your budget to just grow your brand awareness. You actually have a strategy to grow your email list and actually make some sales or book some sales calls. So let's take a deeper dive into the strategy, and we'll start with your native ads. So these are going to be videos that you create as an ad to actually help people as a normal content video, or this could be a content video on your channel. You could also just target all the videos on your channel, although I don't recommend that unless you are creating videos around the same topic all the time. And so all you need to do here is choose a topic that's related to whatever your products or service is. As an example, let's say we are going to be selling a Google Ads product. I'll promote our Google Ads playbook and our Google Ads campaign builder. So I'd go over to my channel, search Google Ads, and I would make a list of all of the videos we've ever done about Google Ads. As you can tell, it's a lot. I really like to talk about YouTube and Google Ads. So once we have this list, we can jump over to the Google Ads interface and actually create a custom audience. So that's what we'll do now. And if you haven't set up a Google Ads account before, don't worry, I'll leave a link in the cards in the description to a full-blown guide that walks through exactly how to do that and set up your first few campaigns. So inside of our Google Ads interface, we can go to Tools and Settings, and we will come over to Audience Manager, and then we will want to come over here to Segments, and we'll click the blue plus button, select YouTube users. Now you do need to connect your channel, and to do that, all you need to do is click Tools and Settings and come over here to Linked Accounts, and you'll be able to set up your channel in less than 5 minutes and connect it to your ads account. You can connect it to more than one ads account, right? So you're not gonna get locked into anything. So we'll go ahead and give our audience a name. Let's call this Google Ads Viewers. And then of course we can go ahead and select the channel that we want to do this for. And we want to say viewed certain videos. You can also get really detailed, say video as an ad or subscribed or visited your channel page. But I like using certain videos, and then we can go ahead and drop in our URLs, or we could do another search for Google Ads. And then I would come down here and actually start selecting all of the different videos related to Google Ads. And of course you can see YouTube Shorts is actually in here as well. So you can retarget people who've seen one of your shorts. And so I would go through this list, actually that's not Google, and then we could select pre-fill. I recommend doing this so Google will actually go back the previous 30 days. So you have a list ready to go right now. And then of course you can give it a quick description and save. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel because I already have an audience segment set up. So as you can see here, I've created an audience segment for Google Ads over 7 days, 15 days, 30 days, 60 days, and then the maximum is 540 days. And if you look over here, you'll see the different audience sizes. So depending upon how many views your channel gets, you may find that it tells you that it's too small to serve, and that just means you need to go to a different time frame. And so as an example, you can see if I try to target people who've seen a Google Ads video over the last 8 days, the YouTube audience is only 2,400 people. But if it's all time, it's over 100,000. And so this is something that of course you can experiment with, but you can always set all of these up. And if you don't wind up using one, no harm, no foul, right? It's better to have more as opposed to, oh, I wish I set that audience up because now I want to test it. And so that's all there is to it, to creating the custom segment. So now what we can do is we can jump back over to our main campaigns dashboard here, and we can actually create a campaign that specifically targets this audience segment. So we'll go ahead and click the blue plus button. We'll create a new campaign. And I'll go through this relatively quickly. I'll leave a link in the cards and the description to a much more in-depth guide that goes through creating lots of different types of campaigns. So we'll click Campaign Without Goals or Guidance. We're going to make a video campaign. We'll leave it at custom, and we'll go ahead and click on Continue here. I'll go ahead and give my campaign a name, something overly complicated. And of course, just give it a name that makes sense to you. For our strategy, we'll go maximum cost per view. And then we'll set our daily budget to, let's say, we'll do $250 a day, right? So we don't have to, you can do $250 a day all the way up to 5 or 10. As soon as you go over 10, you're probably gonna get way more views than you need, and you might as well be testing out a different type of campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and set, obviously I record these a little bit in the future. So I'll set my start date to the next Thursday, and then I'll set it to end 2 weeks out, just to make sure that in case I forget to come back and check this, Google doesn't keep spending our money. So we do want to uncheck video partners. So we make sure that we only run on YouTube itself. And then we're going to go ahead and target these countries. So I should change my campaign name up here to T1 to let me know I'm targeting all these different countries. And languages, I can go ahead and leave that alone because they've already watched a video, so we know what language they're speaking. Inventory type, we'll go ahead and click on expanded so we can maximize our reach. And I will come down here, content not yet labeled. This just makes sure that we can show our ads to as many places as possible. So then for some additional settings, we're going to come down to devices, targeting specific devices, uncheck TV screens when you're running in-stream ads, so we're driving traffic off of YouTube here. And then, of course, frequency capping, ad schedule, third-party measurement. You can go ahead and play with those if it's important to you. Now for our ad group here, what we're going to do is we, of course, are going to be targeting viewers from our channel here that have seen any Google ads over the past 540 days. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to Audience Segments. We'll click on Browse, and then we'll come over here to Your Data and Similar Segments. And then, of course, we'll go to YouTube Users. And you can see here, I am a little OCD and have way too many. But we'll go ahead and select Google Ads. So that audience that we just set up, now we're saying show this ad to people who've only seen a Google Ads video on our channel, right? So this is a really warm audience. This is a really powerful advertising strategy. We want to leave this alone. We don't need to do anything else. And so I'll go ahead and drop in the URL of our ad here. And then I will choose skippable in stream, almost said in feed, right? So this is an ad that's going to drive traffic directly to our website. And so I'll go ahead and drop in the URL here. And this is what the landing page looks like. So we'll drive people here to enter their email for this particular playbook that we offer. And then of course we can go ahead and change our display URL and add a call to action. So you can see it says ads playbook, download now. And of course they'll be taken to this page. And that's all there is to it to setting up your ad. If you want to know more about how to actually script these ads out, make sure you check out that link in the description to our YouTube ads playbook that actually has a simple 90-second script you can copy for yourself. It's actually the same script I used in this particular video ad. So we can go ahead and add another ad. So you probably add at least 2 to 3, but for time purposes, I'll go ahead and leave it at 1 ad, and then we'll go ahead and set our bid. So since we're running in-stream ads in some English-speaking countries, it tends to be a little more expensive. I'll go ahead and set it to 30 cents, and then we can go ahead and create our campaign. We'll go ahead and click on Continue to Campaign, and our campaign is now scheduled and ready to go. So that's all there is to it, to creating a custom campaign that's targeting people who have already interacted with you, your business, your channel, your brand, and are highly likely to be interested in whatever you're offering because they already checked out a video of yours on that particular topic. And so what you do next is, of course, you would go ahead and create an ad group for some of those other time frames to see if maybe people in the last 7 days versus the last 60 days are more likely to convert. You just have to test and figure it out. And then, of course, finally, the second step, if you want, you can go ahead and start promoting your organic videos. So jumping back into my Google Ads account here, I'll go to all campaigns. We actually have a couple that were live. I guess they just ended, but I'll click in here and you can see that I'm actually taking some of those Google Ads videos from our channel and I'm promoting them to a new audience. And so this two-step strategy is really powerful because now you're taking your organic content, you're driving new views to it, and those who are actually engaged with it and actually watch that content are now going to be remarketed, and they'll start seeing our ads for some either joining our email list or a paid offer. So I'll leave a link in the cards and the description to a super deep dive guide, probably longer than this one, that goes through how to set up this specific type of campaign. So this would be step 2 of the process. So if you have any questions about how this whole YouTube ads process works, go ahead and comment below. I still read and reply to every single one, just a little bit slow at times. And make sure you check out that link in the description to our YouTube ads playbook that walks through all of this and more so you can get up and running with YouTube ads successfully. So hit that like button, subscribe for more guides just like this one, and until the next, keep building the business you love.